Welcome to Simple Cooking Made Simple. I'm Carolina Chef, and today we're going to show you how to take a ribeye roast, break it down, make sure you get your silver skin off, the proper way of seasoning it without salt, which is a wonderful thing, especially if you have an issue with blood pressure or whatnot, and it tastes great without salt. So we did some grilled onions, we broke down the ribeye, and it's wonderful. I know it's cold outside, and I know I'm not wearing my chef coat and I'm wearing a beanie, but it's a little cold. But nothing beats a grilled ribeye, especially if it's perfectly seasoned and you have some of those nice, wonderful grilled onions with it. So let's
2-pound ribeye with bone in. Oh my goodness, this smells so good.
So let's get started. The main thing is, under this fat right here, there is silver skin, which will make this super tough. So we want to make sure that we're getting the fat off and the silver skin. And you just take it a little off at a time. And you want to make sure you're doing this with a sharp knife. You want some fat in there because the fat is what gives your steak your flavor. And we're just trying to, like I said, trying to peel that silver skin off. You don't want to try to take big chunks out of it. You just want it easy. But you also want to keep some of that fat on there because that's going to give you a lot of your flavor from your steak. And then this big piece of fat right here, we're going to trim it off. And the more you do this, the more you know when you're cutting fat and when you're cutting meat. So now we're going to look at this. Get a little bit more of this fat off right here. And that should have most of the silver skin. There may be just a tad bit there, and your silver skin is going to look nice and shiny. When you're picking out a rib roast or any kind of steak that you're getting ready to cook, you want to see fat in there. You want it to be nice and marbled. This has a pretty good bit of marble, but not as good as that rib roast that I did earlier. So make sure you go back and check out that video, because that one, it had a nice marble to it and it tasted great. So this is a 4-pound rib roast that we're cutting into 2 steaks. These are going to be huge. And yes, we are going to grill them. And the reason I cut it down like this, so I can see where the bones are, and it'll make cutting this a lot easier. But I'm trying to get the steaks as even as possible. I'm going to keep one of these for later, and then probably freeze the other one and have it on another special occasion, maybe New Year's. So you can see the marble in this. It looks nice. Like I said, I would like a little bit more marble, but this is great. This will work out great. This will have a great flavor. So next, I am going to butter this. I know this is a little different than I normally cook my steaks, and I've showed you guys in the past, but we're doing something a little different. So we're going to butter this, and this is just to help those seasonings stick. And you want your grill nice and hot. And I'm using seasoning, and this is something that I made up. It's smoked paprika, garlic, sea salt, pepper, and Italian seasoning. It's the same thing I use for the rib roast, and you want to make sure you get nice coating of seasoning. And if you want to, you can go ahead, if you have extra steak say you're not going to cook both of them tonight, then I would suggest going ahead and season it. And then when you thaw that flavor's already working in that meat as it's frozen. The grill on 400-500 to get a nice sear on both sides. Then we're going to turn that grill down because this is super thick, and it's just so good and a really nice way to cook your steaks. I'm going to let this sit out for probably about 5 minutes or so, and just let those flavors work on the meat, and then that'll give the grill time enough to heat up, and then we'll pop this on there and get some of that seasoning. So while we have our grill heating up, I have some butter and some Worcestershire, and then the only thing I'm going to add to that is a little bit more of the seasoning, and then we're going to saute some onions to have with this steak. Together, they're a perfect pair, let me tell you. So, and I'm going to cook this steak to about mid-rare. So it's going to take a little time because it's so thick. I know, I got a beanie on. I'm not wearing my chef coat, but let me tell you, it's a little chilly outside. And this steak smells wonderful. We did some grilled onions with it, and I want to cut into this because I am super excited. And it's cutting like butter. Oh my goodness. I would cut all the way through here, but we have a little bone. So let me see if I can cut a little piece. Look, see how easy that's cut? Man. I mean, look at that. Look how juicy that is. Oh, I can't wait to dig in. So I'm going to go ahead and take a little bite. Nice little bite. I'm serious, guys. You put some onions in with that. Wow. So yummy. Wow. I cannot wait to finish this. Well, we hope you enjoyed this short little video on how to trim a ribeye steak roast and make a nice steak that will save you money, especially when you can get this on sale. And I mean, because, you know, if you're paying, you know, almost $5-6 a pound to get a ribeye roast, and then you're trimming it down and making sure you get that silver skin off, you're going to have a nice steak. You're going to have a better steak this way. Make sure you got that marble in there. And it's going to turn out wonderful. And you're going to save probably like $8 a pound. I mean, that's a lot of savings. To me, anyway. So we hope you enjoyed this video. And we want to make sure that you do the 3 S's. Smash that like button, subscribe, and then also set your notifications. You know, ring my bell so you get updates or you get notified when we do a new video or whatnot. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully this was helpful for you, and hopefully you enjoyed it. Let us know in the comments on what you think, and we'll see you soon. Thanks so much. God bless.